welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome back to another segment of Chef Marmar RD cooking. Cooking. And as we always say, nothing beats cooking that's made with love. Today we are doing skillet sausage recipe, of course off of Pinterest, because that's where I get all my recipes. And we are just gonna go right into it. Before we get started, don't forget to push that like button. And if you want to see more of me and my face and my content, go ahead and subscribe. So if you really like these videos, or you want to see more, want to see me improve and grow with me and do better with me together, just go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and just that'll let me know that you want to see more and you like what I'm doing, and we'll just grow together. All right, guys, let's get started. Time to eat. Time to eat. Fun fact, I dance while I eat. Whatever I'm eating, I love to dance while I'm eating and while I'm cooking. I love playing music and dancing it out. It's just, I don't know if that's like a thing or if you guys do that or what, but I definitely do it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started because I'm hungry. Or Italian sausage. This is an Italian dish, so we did Italian sausage. It's a really complicated name. I have no idea what the name is, but it starts with a K. And we didn't do pork because I don't eat pork specifically, but I eat turkey and stuff like that. So we just did turkey sausage instead of the pork one. We also got our minced garlic because, you know, we don't got time to be doing the cloves around here. Yellow rice. We doubled with the recipe. So there's another yellow rice. There's another yellow rice. 2 of those. We also have our peppers pre-chopped because the last time I did these peppers, they took forever to do, but we pre-chopped them thanks to Chrissy, my sous chef. He went ahead and chopped them for me while I was resting, and he also chopped the onions for me. He's the best sous chef ever. So we got 6 peppers, I believe, 6 to 9 peppers, about 9 peppers, yeah, and about 4 onions. And we have vegetable broth. Got it from Walmart, of course, and it's of course organic because we love to eat healthy and to eat good. Even if the food may not be the healthiest, we want it to be as healthy as possible, if that makes any sense. Also, it's vegan broth. We used that too because it was the last one left. There was no other broth, so we just tried this one. It's the same thing as vegetable broth, except there's no meat in it, which doesn't make sense, but okay. I thought vegetable broth has meat, but maybe the sauce in it is meat base and everything else is vegetables. So that's probably why there's like a vegan protein broth instead of regular vegetable broth. The more you know. So yeah, these are our ingredients, and it is a very cost efficient and cost effective dinner. This cost about, I would say about $30, and it will probably last you and your family. If you eat like me and my family, it'll probably last you about 2 days, but we eat a lot, so it probably will last about today and tomorrow. And depending on how your family eats, you'll see how, if you should double the recipe, triple it, and things of that order. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Alright, so first we're gonna have, if you have a large skillet, I would recommend using a large skillet instead of a pan, but we don't have a large skillet yet. Eventually we'll get one, but today we're just using a big old pot. So we're just going to turn it on medium heat, and we are going to put our oil in, vegetable oil. The recipe says olive oil, but I only have vegetable oil, and you know, we gotta save money out here. So we're just gonna put a little of vegetable oil in there. That should be good. And we're gonna let that heat up and sizzle. Alright, now that the grease is on and popping, we're going to add our onions and bell peppers. So we're just going to add those in there. Be sure to be careful when you put these in here because the grease is hot and grease likes to pop. If you know what I mean when you make French fries or something like that, and you know how the grease pops, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And we're gonna put in the bell peppers. I love vegetables. I used to hate vegetables when I was little. Of course, every child did, because they never tasted sweet. They never tasted right. And then, honestly, I feel like some parents don't really cook vegetables to the point where they actually taste good. They just cook them to where they're done. So I would always eat them, and they would just taste like bland, and they wouldn't taste like, good. So when I would eat vegetables as a kid, I would just be like, ew, like. But now that I know how to cook vegetables for myself, and I know how to cook them right, they taste a lot better, and now I love them. And I can't wait when I have kids one day, I can cook them vegetables, and I'll be able to cook them the right way, and they'll just enjoy and have fun with it if they like vegetables like that. So it's really interesting to see how life is really when you're small and when you're young and you grow up and you have different taste buds and you experience different things. It's really amazing to see. So right now I am just mixing the bell peppers, the oil, and the onion together. It's so beautiful. Like, the colors are just mesmerizing. Look at those colors. Colors are so pretty. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is red. I have no idea why, but I just love the vibrance it has, and it's just a pretty color to me. It's very strong and independent color. And it's kind of girly, but not girly, because of what a lot of girls love pink, so red's probably like the closest thing to it. So yeah, those beautiful veggies. And I never really liked onions either until recently, so until I started working at my job that I'm currently laid off from because of the virus, but can't wait to go back because I'd be bored sometimes, so might as well do videos and have fun with you guys until I go back. And then even when I go back, I'll still make videos and have fun because I love doing this. Okay, I think it's got a good mix. But yeah, I hated onions. And then one day I just tried like a burger, and I was like, let me put some onions with it. And I tried it with onions, and I was blown away. Like, I was shook at how I liked it. And I started liking chili, because I never liked chili before, and all that kind of stuff. It's just crazy how I used to didn't like things, and now I love them. I love different types of foods, and one day I want to travel the world and try all these different types of foods and just experience different cultures and just have fun with it. Because I'm definitely a foodie. I'm a foodie addict. Alright, so we got these on and popping and cooking. Okay, so I'm going to add my garlic in. The minced garlic. It says about 3 cloves. I like to eye test my garlic because you don't want too much and that was a little bit too much. You don't want too much and you don't want too little. So it's always good to eye test things and not. See, this is what I get for trying to do 2 things at one time. It's always good to eye test things before you put it in there, because some people like lots of garlic in their food and some people don't. Some people like, you know, less garlic, like just a little teensy bit to give it a little oomph, a little boonch in it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we're just mixing that garlic in there and smelling all the fragrance from it. It's a very strong smell, almost like onions, but its own kind of aroma. It gives it a nice little touch to this recipe. Okay, and we're going to leave this in here for about we're going to leave this in here for about 1 minute with the garlic. And then we are going to add our sausage, and we're going to cook until the sausage is brown on both sides for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to add the rice and cook it for 2 minutes while stirring occasionally. So I'm just going to mix this up just a little bit more. And then we're going to go ahead and put the sausage in. I love me some sausage. Now we're going to put the yummy, yummy, yummy sausage in. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for the animals that sacrifice themselves for us to be able to have a yummy dinner, a healthy dinner, and to use this energy for us to live a productive and healthy life. Amen. And we are going to go ahead and cook these. I always like to pray over my food because God gave us this nourishment for a reason. He gave us these animals to learn more about them and about us, and to just experience life to the fullest. So it's always good to bless your food. If you are religious, I'm more spiritual, but it's always good to thank the animal for giving us this nourishment. So, and also the plants too, because plants are living things as well. That's why I always, always, always pray over my food. So we're just mixing the sausage in, making sure it gets in the bottom and in the top, so that way you get a sausage with every bite. Okay. I like to have some vegetables on top too. It should be good. Alright, so we're going to let that sit in. We're going to let that sit in for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to come back and put the rice in. Right, so we're going to use some yellow rice with this recipe. It is my favorite rice of all time. I don't know why. Maybe because it's Spanish rice and
Can I say something?
it's just so yummy. And look, no fat. We're going to use 4 cups of that. It's a honker right there. 4 cups of rice.
Did you say a honker?
Yeah, it's a honker.
What the heck says that?
Thank you. And we're going to go ahead and pour that in there. And we are going to mix it. And here is our sous chef.
Stop calling me a freaking sous chef. I'm not a sous chef.
The sous chef is mixing
I'm not a sous chef.
up, trying to get all the juices.
I am a primary cook.
It smells so good. It smells like,
Don't even try. This ain't Food Wars. She tried.
the aroma is just so...
It smells like good food.
so succulent.
It's not succulent. What the hell does a succulent smell like? What does succulent smell like?
Succulent is like...
Alright, look. She was watching Food Wars like the last few months, and every time she tastes food, she tries to sound really
Yes, Food Wars for a foodie is like heaven on earth.
She's not a foodie. She's not a foodie. She's just someone that likes food.
It smells very good. It's like a spicy type of smell because of the peppers, and the meat makes it a little heavy, spicy heavy. Oh, and we're gonna add some more. I guess I didn't use enough garlic, guys. Well, at least we know we didn't put too much in last time. So, okay.
They wanted what? How many garlic cloves they wanted? So we tripled this.
Yeah, we doubled it.
Tripled it.
Oh, we tripled the recipe this time.
God, thank God I did all the cutting.
No, because I would have figured it out.
Yeah, halfway through.
So, sous chef.
Now call me a sous chef.
Is just mixing that in there.
You wanna stop making it seem like you're the main character just because it's your YouTube channel. This is not
I
show.
can definitely tell it's going to be good. It looks awesome.
Shout out to the Joe Bun Podcast. I'm sitting here right now.
And then we can add salt and pepper.
We're not adding just salt
to
and pepper.
taste.
We're not white.
If you like salt and pepper, you can add that to taste, or you can use garlic salt, whatever your spices that you use to cook. And we're going to use some pepper.
Can you put the camera?
Just put the pepper.
We're not white.
Okay, yes.
We actually have substance.
Put that pepper in there.
Who the heck just uses salt and pepper? Who the heck?
And now we're using our handy dandy garlic salt.
Where's the top to this? Did you do this?
Alright.
Did you do this?
Then we're going to mix that together while the rice is cooking. This is my first time cooking with yellow rice and having the rice cook separately and with the meal. Usually I cook the rice separately in our little rice maker, but in this recipe you cook the rice with everything inside, which is pretty dope.
It's actually how my father makes the seasoned shrimp that I told you about. But you should definitely have the broth now.
Okay, so now we're going to add our vegan and vegetable broth. We'll see how those two work out with this recipe.
Let's see how many cups? 3 cups, so multiply that by 3, that's 9 cups.
So we're just going to add. Look at it, how smooth it comes out.
Now, what I thought it was going to look like.
Yeah, it looks.
Oh, because that's the one in it too. That's why. I hope it comes out to 4.5 cups, and now let me know.
It almost looks like eggnog. certainly wouldn't taste like it.
Taste it.
I'm good.
You might be surprised.
Let me see.
And she's tasting it.
It tastes like celery.
Well, I mean, it is. Never mind.
With a hint of...
Stop saying hint.
Of carrot.
Stop saying hint.
Alright.
Why the hell did it clump like that? So, just off of common sense, that was about 4. That was a little over 4 cups. So I have to do is just add
4 cups.
We did triple the recipe, right? Yes, we did. So I got better stuff. Like this is a lot of fucking.
Okay, so just pouring the other broth in there. This one is the non-vegan.
Wouldn't all vegetable broth be vegan?
That's what I thought too, but I think they use an animal-based
Oh my god.
soup type of. It's animal-based, but the vegetables are vegetable.
What's
That
that?
makes sense.
You're
That's what I took from it.
the epitome of trying to make yourself sound smart. Or you just say you think it was beef broth.
Just like when people have vegetable soup at restaurants
Marcel.
and things like that, they always ask me, is the soup vegetable-based or is it animal-based? Because some people are vegans and they don't want that.
But you know how
meatiness in there.
broth is made, right? If it was animal based, it'll be the name of the animal that it was cooked with.
Yeah.
Hence beef broth.
But if you look on the back, it could be still animal-based. That's why it has vegan in the front of it.
Or they just made it vegan just to mark up the price more.
Let's see, guys. Let's see. Little segment. Ding, ling, ling. Let's see.
It's pure vegetable stuff. Broth is
Vegetable stuff.
Broth is made. Broth is,
Interesting then.
yeah.
I don't know then.
Like I said, if they add vegan to stuff and there's another one that's not vegan, the vegan one's gonna be more expensive just because it has the word vegan next to it. That's called scamming, people. You have learned something new from Chrissy Flay. And without further ado, so I'll have my professional voice on. This is how you pour some gosh darn, because I can't say God, some gosh darn. I just said it, didn't I? Some gosh darn broth into a nice. And don't you, you let it cook till it simmers or what? That's completely without a character.
Alright, so we're gonna mix it in there. It looks a little soupy, but we're guessing that's gonna cook out.
I need more rice.
Because the rice will soak it up, actually.
Yeah, that's how rice works.
I'm just saying. For my viewers.
If your viewers don't know how rice works, they shouldn't be cooking. Give the plate, get the stove to your parents, kids, if they know how to cook.
Bless you.
Don't bless me before I sneeze, woman.
When the liquid has evaporated, reduce heat to low and cook for 15 to 20 minutes or until rice is tender.
Oh my god.
And then, finally, garnish with cilantro.
Cilantro.
How
much of these things have you mispronounced when I was going?
Served hot. So, we don't need cilantro. We don't have it, so.
I already put Italian seasoning there.
We put some seasoning already.
I'll put
So
the
we're
rest of
just
the
going to cook it for 15 to 20 minutes and heat on low so that way the rice can soak up all that goodness, that meatiness, and the vegetableness, and salt and pepper,
And the cilantro.
have it to taste. So
Can you taste the cilantro?
we'll be right back. Alright, so our sous chef just added some rosemary to the dish.
His secret ingredient.
Oh, he's using some honey.
This is what you do with the honey.
Never mind. He's using honey and putting it in his mouth.
Wait, one more.
Anyways, he tasted the dish and he said he could taste the vegetables. It was very flavorful.
Stop trying to talk like it's food wars. Just be normal.
He's very flavorful.
It tasted good. It tasted good.
He said it was very flavorful.
I'm very flavorful also. She's right.
And you can really taste the vegetables, so that's the goal that I wanted with this dish, that when you eat it, the first bite, it's just like boom, like a little firework display inside of your mouth.
I think it's guys who either really love me or absolutely hate me. Shout out to the guys that think you're cute and want to holler at you, but they don't realize they can't because I'm next to you.
Alright.
She thinks I'm
so
fine,
it's
y'all.
been cooking for about, what do you say, Chris?
A while.
Probably like 5 minutes, maybe.
You can't really judge off the time on the recipe because we put triple the recipe.
Yeah, so we put triple the recipe, so it's gonna be a little while so it can soak it up. But just look at it, how gorgeous it is.
3 cups.
It's like ASMR, but with food. It's like food porn.
How much? Like, how much was it? 1.5 cups? Yeah, it was. I did 4.5 cups. Why does it feel like I did? I do not feel it.
So beautiful. We'll be right back. So we're about maybe 15-ish minutes in. It hasn't fully soaked in the rice yet, but it is smelling so good. Like, it smells so authentic and so, like, what is the word? Like, it just smells so, like, I feel like I'm at a samba. Like, it just smells so good. Let's look and see at that rice, at the spices blending together, at the sausage in there. Everything just complements each other. It just really looks so good. But yeah, it's still soaking. Been about 15 minutes, so we're just gonna give it a little bit more time so that way all the juices blend in together perfectly. It's almost ready, guys. Look at the rice is coming up to the top. Look at that. It's steaming more. It's bubbling up on the side. Oh yeah, this baby is almost done and I am so excited to eat it. It looks so yummy. I can't wait for my taste testers to try it too. It's very soothing to watch, honestly. I don't know if it is for me, but let me know in the comments if you made it this far. Comment sausage if you made it this far. No, comment turkey sausage if you made it this far. Oopsie. Okay, I'm almost done. Yay! Alright guys, this is the final product. I would suggest using a large skillet for this, because even though it is yummy and it does look yummy, it's just a tad bit too soupy because it is in a pot. So I would definitely recommend using a skillet. Other than that, I would not change this recipe at all. It's very, very good, and it's a lot. It's a lot to have for your family if you triple or double the recipe. So you can have these for a little while to munch on for days to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this segment with my little Spanish-ish Italian recipe. If you would like to see more and more videos about me and my life, go ahead and like and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on the post notifications so you know every time I post a video. Next time we're going to be doing some other stuff, and I'm just going to be dabbling and experimenting with videos. Why not? Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. So we got our taste testers. Shut up. How do you like it, Darrell? Chris, how about you? flavorful.
She loves the word
Taste testers approved.
Is he like broke his car window?
Yeah.
Is it recorded?
I'll use that for bloopers.
Yeah.